Counselor to the president, Ed Gillespie, recently sent a letter to NBC News over the edits made with an interview with President Bush. Here is the edited piece in question.
You said that negotiating with Iran is pointless, and then you went further. You said that it was appeasement. Were you referring to Senator Barack Obama? He certainly thought you were.
You know, my policies haven't changed, but evidently the political calendar has.
Negotiations with Iran, is that appeasement?
Okay. Now, here's the unedited piece.
My policies haven't changed, but evidently the political calendar has. People need to read the speech. You didn't get it exactly right either. What I said is that we need to take the words of people seriously. And when, a leader of Iran says that they want to destroy Israel, you got to take those words seriously. And if you don't take them seriously, then it harkens back to a day when we didn't take other words seriously. It was fitting that I talked about not taking the words of Adolf Hitler seriously on the floor of the Knesset. But I also talked about the need to defend Israel, the need to not negotiate with the likes of Al-Qaeda and Hezbollah and Hamas, and the need to make sure Iran doesn't get a nuclear weapon. But I also talked about a vision of what's possible in the Middle East.
Besides adding context, Bush said that NBC didn't get his comments right either, and that was erased. Isn't that kind of significant to keep in the interview? Maybe it's just me here, but the whole question is based on a false controversy. If Barack Obama doesn't want Bush criticizing him for hanging out with terrorist dictators, so maybe he should make sure that he doesn't advocate hanging out with terrorist dictators. More important, was this criticism of NBC's Iraq war coverage. Do you remember when NBC started calling it a civil war in 2006? Oh, it was a huge story, and Matt Lauer said, "We took careful deliberation on this." Well, Gillespie points out in the letter, quote, "I noticed that around September of 2007, your network quietly stopped referring to the conditions in Iraq as a civil war. Is it still NBC News' carefully deliberated opinion that Iraq is in the midst of a civil war? If not, will the network publicly declare that the civil war has ended or that it was wrong to declare it in the first place?" NBC's response denied that they were editing for political purposes. But it didn't address the Civil War question at all, only to say, "It would be wise to discuss those matters in a more appropriate forum. When it's found, we'll let you know." Good night, America.